All right. We are into the player ratings for the club of Arsenal 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. I promised you early morning when I was doing the live stream that I'm obviously going to be dropping them thick and fast. And we obviously going to rush through them because very many players obviously came. And I think he used all the 5 substitutions that he had. And he took the tally to 16, meaning that we are rating 17 people plus the manager himself. How is your Sunday? Hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. And smash like button, comment, and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having the best of the best. And it's really great to have you here, and you guys are really the best. So smash like button close to 100 times, and don't forget to subscribe because we want to hit 30,000 subscribers in here onto our beautiful channel. That is what we call the Rokani Media Football in here for you. Now, the club of Manchester United, the club of Arsenal yesterday went ahead to win by 2-1, and let's go through how the players performed. David Raya, he never really had a lot to do because the team had only 2 shots on target. One crossed the line and the other one didn't. I'm giving him a 6.5 out of 10. Ben White, 6 out of 10. He really went ahead to obviously get off at before half time, meaning that he had gone ahead obviously get an injury. That is it. And that's when they brought in Lewis Kelly, and Hincapi went ahead to obviously drop into the left-sided centre back. Remember, Hincapi started as a left back, but when Ben White got injured, Ben White went ahead to obviously put in a very huge shift in there for you. He left, and then this guy came in through. So Ben White, 6 out of 10. We go to Lewis Kelly, 7 out of 10. I remember he even came close in the due course of that game, and the way he inverted, obviously he was really looking good. That he's a player known as Lewis Skelly for you. He gets a 7 out of 10 for me. Hincapi Piero, I won't speak for him because his game by numbers is already there. 9 defensive contributions, 3 interceptions, 4 clearances, 5 recoveries, 1 blocked shot, 6 out of 8 aerial duels won, 3 out of 5 ground duels won in there for you. And that is Pierre Hincapi in there for you. So guys, that is Pierre Hincapi for you. You understand? That is Pierre Hincapi for you. And for me, I give him a 7.5 out of 10 in that game. Remember, this guy didn't have a preseason with Arsenal, but he looks like he has been at Arsenal for some time. And he has been paired with Saliba, looks good. He has been paired with Mosquera, he looks good. He has been paired with Julian Timber, he has also gone ahead to look good. So that is Pierre Hincapi for you. I really love the lad, and I think they went ahead to make some huge scouting of a player of his caliber into his career. That is it. Pierre Hincapi for you, getting us a 7.5 out of 10. William Saliba, solid, as usual, commanding that central defense, and good to see him back because this is the right time for him to return back. As I told you that the next set of games of Arsenal are really tough. If you're not having Mosquera and Gabriel Magalhaes, you must be having that player back. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about a player known as Saliba. He looked good. 7.5 out of 10 for William Saliba in that particular game. Then Timber came in through. Okay, I'll deal him. Let me also sum up him up because I've also gone ahead to do Lewis Kelly. Julian Timber came in through for Benjamin White. Obviously, the lad is exceptional. He takes a 7 out of 10 from me. The lad is exceptional, and I just love whatever he does. Defensively, he's okay. Offensively, he's really great, and he has those leadership skills, and he has those Bible verses he drops towards the game. And I'm one of those who came out straight, and I stood out tall and told you that the guy did the needful and put out a very huge shift in there for you. So that is it, coming in through from a guy known as Julian Timber. We go to the midfield. Martin Zubimendi. You know, he was taken off, and I really thought that it was really very important for the manager to take him off, because that team of Wolverhampton Wanderers was never gonna try to come at Arsenal. All what Arsenal needed were numbers to obviously affect the offensive acts of Arsenal into the final third, and it was taken off. You understand? But he takes a 7 out of 10 for me. That is a man known as Martin Zubimendi. Then from there we go to Declan Rice, you know, box-to-box midfielder who later was dropped back to Plaza CDM, and this was his game by numbers. 1 big chance created, 1 key pass, 85% accurate passes, 3 shots, 1 big chance missed, 2 defensive contributions. He lost possession 24 times. This is really very bad. That is it. 4 recoveries were made by Declan Rice in his entire game. So he also had 1 set piece that obviously went ahead to brush off the crossbar. You understand? And he went ahead to bring in some good set pieces. You remember that corner that Martinelli really never gave good direction, you know, into the goal, and it really went past the goal, the byline. You remember? So Declan Rice, 7 out of 10 for me. That's what I can obviously offer to him today in there for you. We go to Ebelechi Eze, 6 out of 10. I don't think that he really looked good. It's one of those games that I think he really looked bad. I'm talking about Ebelechi Eze. He never really looked anywhere near good. I tell you, he never looked anywhere near good. That is a man known as Ebelechi Eze. And that's why the manager took him off and brought on Martin Odegaard, I think around the 51st minute of the game. Bukayo Saka. Guys, it was a Bukayo Saka day yesterday, and I explained that. You watched it, but the stats are as follows: 1 shot, 4 fouls won, 1 big chance created, 4 key passes, 90% accurate passes, and 2 recoveries for Bukayo Saka in there. And because those goals were own goals, they are not counted as assists, but it all be remembered that it was courtesy of his magical left foot that we saw that ball cross the line in there for you. So he takes a solid 8.5 out of 10 from me. That is Bukayo Saka for you. We go to Martinelli. Guys, it's not that I have an agenda on Martinelli, but I've told you my thoughts. I think if Martinelli came into that game of football off the bench, he would have gone ahead to really look far much better. But I think the manager was like, I want to rest Martin Odegaard because ever since return from injury, I've gone ahead to start him very many games. Let me rest him. Eze never started in the midweek. Let me start him. Martinelli looks like he's on, scored a goal during the midweek. He has to obviously start in there. And it was like Noni Madueke started and he got some minutes against Aston Villa. I have to not play him today to really prepare him for the next game, for the next bunch of games that are really coming in through thick and fast, you know? So Martinelli for me, 6.5 out of 10. That's my rating. I don't know what rating I'm going to give him, but that's what I can tell you. Victor Gyökeres, obviously he came up and represented, and he had 1 shot, 1 foul won, 50% accurate passes, 1 defensive contribution, 2 out of 4 ground duels won, 1 out of 2 aerial duels won. That is Victor Gyökeres for you into that game of football in there for you. That is Victor Gyökeres. And 6.5 out of 10 for me. That's what he really gets on my side. Now, let's head on to the substitutes. Martin Odegaard, 7 out of 10. That was the 3rd substitute. Then Mikel Merino, 7.7 out of 10. That was the 4th. And the 5th was Gabriel Jesus, who takes a 7 point. He takes an 8. He was really alive when he came on, and he really went ahead to really threaten that goal area of a team known as Wolverhampton Wanderers. He was a pressing monster, and he really showed that energy you need to really win the league. In tough moments, you don't give up. He was like, we can obviously get it. The manager, Mikel Arteta, 7.5 out of 10 for me. And my man of the match is obviously Bukayo Saka.